shooter situation. Let's listen in live to coverage there in Boulder.
But we're also seeing just past them, you can see the front of this building here, where we're now getting our first real good view from the front of the store, where you can see the windows just blown out and shattered here. Kind of a casualty of what happened here a short time ago. We've been telling you about this huge law enforcement presence. We're seeing dozens upon dozens, I'd say close to 100 officers here in some form or fashion, coupled with paramedics around this building. Police cars everywhere you look, drones above the building. We've also seen a lot of employees in the last few minutes being escorted out here to police vehicles. You can tell they're obviously shaken up by the way they're walking past this, being escorted, ducking behind cars as they try to get away from this scene. And we believe the officers here are still just making sure there's no other suspects involved in this. It's definitely a very active scene still, as you can see a lot unfolding here with looking into vehicles. But we do know, a lot of witnesses we've spoken to. We talked to a man inside the store who was telling us every customer in the store got down on the ground. They could hear those gunshots. They could see that man in tactical gear out in front of the store shooting several shots, fully wearing tactical gear. Again, they believe that's the same man who was escorted out a short time later, bleeding, wearing nothing but underwear, but definitely going vehicle to vehicle now, looking for possibly any other suspects in this situation.
All right, Kagan, thank you. Speaking of suspects, we have some video we do want to show you.
Well, again, this is in Boulder, Colorado. It's on Table Mesa Road at a grocery store called King Soopers, as we give you that live look from above. Now let's listen in to a moment from police radio traffic.
204 and 295 are making entry. Unit full traffic.
204, got another party down just inside the doors.
Copy, party down inside doors.
Well, let's go to Ashley Ketz, who's been monitoring these developments for us.
Nicole, at this hour, we don't know a lot about what unfolded, but here is what we do know. Police walked a man out in handcuffs. This was about just over half an hour ago. He was barely dressed and he looked like he had a bloodied leg. We don't know yet from police if this situation is over, but we do know it started about an hour ago. That's when witnesses saw a man in tactical gear carrying what's described as an AR-15 style weapon in the parking lot of this grocery store. Some witnesses ran inside then to warn people. Police were notified and then started to arrive there on scene. Police confirmed the active shooter was at the King Soopers grocery store and has been asking everyone to avoid the scene. You can see from our affiliate KDVR there in Denver, the activity at the store. SWAT teams were staged not only at the front but also on the roof and around the building. That's when they started to bring out people, and we saw that one man in handcuffs earlier. Police again started bringing out more people from inside the store, and all of this unfolding just a short time ago. Again, we don't know if even anyone was injured in this situation. We of course are working to bring you the very latest. As soon as we learn something new, we will pass it along. Nicole.
All right, Ashley, thank you. We're actually going to listen in again live from reporting there on the ground in Boulder, Colorado.
And that's because we just heard police or SWAT come over the loudspeaker saying that you are surrounded. Please sit up in your vehicle. Police are actually telling us to get back and behind the building right now. They say they have a suspect surrounded in a vehicle. They're asking him to sit up and surrender right now. You can see this happening live. Police are coming right to us, telling us we need to get back as far as possible and to seek shelter behind buildings. Jeremy and Eric, we're going to send it back to you.
Go do that.
Yeah, you need to get to
a
safe place.
We'll get to another camera crew if we can. If not, we'll just bring it back to our cameras here as we continue to bring this breaking news. Again, our chopper coverage had to end because of a TFR, temporary flight restriction, put into place by local law enforcement. They wanted aircraft cleared out of the area. Our Kagan Harsha, though, is on the scene on the ground as we see more people being led away from the store. And Kagan, you know, we talked about that one person we presumed was a suspect being led away earlier, the guy with the bloodied leg. But we did notice moments ago they were paying a lot of attention to a vehicle in the parking lot. Were you able to see that from your vantage point at all? Do you know the car we're talking about?
Yeah, and we can show you that vehicle right now. We're actually right across from it. Just a moment ago, we were actually across the street from where we are now. You could hear law enforcement on those loudspeakers saying, "You are surrounded." They said he was slouching in his vehicle. The suspect was slouching in their vehicle to sit up. "You are surrounded." We heard that message, and then we were quickly told to get across the road here. And so you're looking right here. This is the area they're focusing on, that vehicle they're focusing on. And we told you just moments ago, you came to us, they were going vehicle to vehicle, looking into some of these with flashlights, surrounded with tactical gear, officers in tactical gear, and that's when they discovered this individual inside this vehicle. And everybody was quickly told to get across the street, and they were telling that person they were surrounded and to sit up and to surrender.
Okay.
So that's what we're seeing at the moment. If we look down, and they're quickly blocking the scene off down here, quickly surrounding or expanding their parameter here around this scene. They were kind of laxing these barriers, and we've seen this heavy law enforcement presence, and they're stretching this tape out everywhere we can see at the moment.
Make sure you're at a safe distance.
And is it safe to say you think that this could potentially be a coordinated attempt now? Obviously, they're expanding the parameter of the scene. It seems that they're talking to an additional suspect. We know the other suspect had already been led away by officers. So would you say at this point it's safe to at least speculate this could be coordinated?
I mean, it's hard to say that. Obviously, they have reason to believe there might be another suspect based on the way they were searching these vehicles, and the fact they believe they have identified someone else in one of these vehicles who they are telling to surrender. But based on how they're expanding this perimeter, it does believe they think there's a sudden danger that wasn't here moments ago. They were letting us get pretty close to the scene. We are in a safe position now. They told us to stand back here. But this is definitely a change scene from what we saw moments ago, and as I say that, we're being pushed back a little bit further here. So it doesn't believe they necessarily knew there was another suspect involved, but something that led them to believe there might be after finding an individual inside one of these vehicles. We don't know what's happened with that individual, I should point out.
Real quickly, we can say the Boulder Daily Camera now reporting that Boulder Community Health confirming at least one person transported from the King Soopers shooting to Foothills Hospital. And we believe that was the person without the shirt with the bloodied leg who was limping away from the scene in handcuffs. We saw that ambulance driving into the parking garage of the hospital, and we believe that is the victim or the person that they are talking about right now. Actually, we're just getting this confirmation. Actually, it is confirmed. Yes, they are treating one patient. Situation still unclear. They will keep us in the loop as soon as we learn more.
It's interesting, too. Vicente Arenas just minutes ago was saying to us, kind of painting the picture and saying, it's interesting, these officers, he didn't feel the relaxed kind of disposition that oftentimes, not a relaxed, let's just say not.
All right, we will go back to that live coverage at some point. But right now, joining us on the phone is Mason Kranowski. He works at the tattoo shop next door. Mason, can you describe what it's been like there for you?
Yeah, hi. It's been kind of crazy. Like, we were all working tattooing like, a normal day, and then we heard a couple of what sounded like gunshots. So we went outside to kind of investigate what was going on, and then a bunch of police units showed up, and then a bunch of more police units showed up, and then like SWAT trucks showed up, and there are officers everywhere. It was, it was pretty wild, and we were all a little bit shook up. So it's been crazy for sure.
Oh, yeah. So, Mason, kind of describe, where is your tattoo shop located in connection to the grocery store? How far is it? Is it right next door? Is it adjacent?
It's pretty close. Like, I would say it's maybe like a couple hundred feet from the King Soopers, so we're right in that same area. There's actually a window of like an adjacent business to us called the Yoga Loft that like got like the window shattered, so it looked like a bullet might have like ricocheted or something. So we're all like really thankful that nobody in here was hurt or anything.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely,
crazy.
Mason. Now, has law enforcement come in there and spoken to you? Did police tell you anything, like maybe not to leave the area or to evacuate?
Oh yeah, definitely. There was an officer that approached the door, and he asked if we had roof access, and because I was guessing that they were probably trying to get on the roof, but we don't. So he just told us to stay locked up in the studio until further notice.
All right, Mason, were you able to see anything? I would imagine they probably told you to stay away from the windows just to keep yourself safe. But what did you see?
So we did, I did see some officers escorting a man who was like shirtless and like in shorts and shoeless. So I don't know if it was like one of the suspects or one of the shooters, but like it looked like he was shot in the leg, so like his leg was super bloody, and they were escorting him away. We're kind of in like a concealed area, so it's hard to kind of see like the gist of it. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of like what I've seen. Other than that, just like a bunch of officers kind of storming towards the King Soopers.
And Mason, I would imagine that you guys are probably just going to kind of stay hunkered down there, you know, for a while until police say it's okay to go, and who knows when that's going to be.
Oh yeah, we're totally chilling. I was like in the middle of a tattoo when this was happening, right? So like I was like, all right, well, like let's kind of finish this one up and then like stop, because I didn't want to just like, you know, stop. So we were almost done, so we finished that up, and now we're all just kind of like waiting to see what happens. Everyone's on the phone, everyone's getting calls and text messages, so it's crazy.
And Mason, you know, none of this has been confirmed at this point, but I know there were some citizen journalists who were live streaming, and it appeared that there may be some victims in the parking lot at one point. Were you able to see any possible victims, or did you only see that man who was taken out in handcuffs?
I did only see that man that was taken out in handcuffs. That was also like on the live stream that we saw, and we saw that he was walking towards like our shop where we could get a vantage point. So we did, you know, I did get to see him with my own eyes, but other than that, I haven't seen anything other than that.
All right. Well, and hopefully that's good news, we hope. And Mason, before we let you go, again, just describe what you heard, what you were doing, and what you heard for people who may just be joining us now.
Yeah. You know, I heard that there was an, you know, like from the consensus, you know, there's an active shooter at King Soopers. We heard a couple of gunshots. We went out to investigate, and then, you know, a bunch, like, looks like every unit in Boulder showed up, you know, to assess the situation. So definitely crazy. Thankful to be all right. You know, it could have very well easily been any of us. So I'm just, you know, grateful for my health and everybody else's health around here, and I hope everybody's okay.
Well, absolutely. Mason Kronowski, we thank you so much for joining us. I know this is a scary situation. We appreciate you being on the phone with us, and we are glad you are safe and hope that you continue to stay safe. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Take care.
And we do have this tweeted statement from the governor of Colorado, Jared Polis, who says, quote, "Like my fellow Coloradans, I am closely watching unfolding events at King Soopers in Boulder. My prayers are with our fellow Coloradans in this time of sadness and grief as we learn more about the extent of the tragedy." And we will continue to follow this and bring you any updates.